Good evening and welcome to Festival of Orchestras. This is one of our favorite things that we do all year. I'm Mrs. Van Eisenga. I'm one of the 5th grade orchestra teachers. We also have Mr. Weiss, our other 5th grade orchestra teacher. And we're not alone in this endeavor. So starts as a 5th grade concert, but we have guest appearances from Larson Middle School and Athens High School. So it's a really special night where we can all come together and play for each other and really appreciate the journey that our students go through in the orchestra program at Troy Schools. There is a program with the list of what we're playing and all of the musicians and some special notes that you can access via QR codes. So feel free to use the QR code to find that. And I have a few acknowledgments that I want to take care of before we get started. So first of all, if you are an administrator or if you are a teacher of 5th grade, if you would please stand or wave so we can recognize you. We really, really appreciate your support of our program. I want to thank my middle school and high school colleagues. So from Larson Middle School, we have Claire Murphy. From Athens High School, we have Ryan Quinn. We are so fortunate to have a strong team of excellent music educators here at Troy Schools who care deeply about our programs and each other and support each other and build each other up. It's a big deal for them to be here with us and for us all to come together. I want to give a shout out to Gino Minchella and Troy School District Theaters. If you give Gino a quick hand, he does the auditorium management for us. Lastly, you'll soon hear and see how far our 5th graders have come so far this year. We are very proud of them. I hope they're very proud of themselves. But this is all thanks to the support of families at home. So if you are a 5th grader, please give some foot applause to your wonderful families for their support. The 5th graders have 3 tunes for you tonight. Our first is super famous. This is from the Western classical tradition. It has an interesting history. It's part of the last symphony written by Ludwig van Beethoven, Symphony No. 9, which actually includes choir. And he used words from a poem, a revolutionary poem at the time, that are really well known. And this one is called Ode to Joy. You will hear us play it twice. The first time, half of us will play the melody part and the other half will play the harmony part. And then we'll play it again and switch.
second song from fifth grade orchestra is a traditional American folk tune or fiddle tune called Boil That Cabbage Down, or Bile Them Cabbage Down, to use one form of the phrasing. We're going to be playing this in a sort of theme and variation style. First, we'll play the simple melody. Then we have something we called the Bile Them Cabbage Down Challenge, which was optional. Any student who wanted a challenge could learn this complicated solo part, and a very large number of people opted in. They stepped up for the challenge. You'll hear that played second. And we'll finish with everybody playing a shuffle-style fiddling tune of Bile Them Cabbage Down. So please enjoy.
I have a special announcement to make. With the support of the Troy Community Foundation, we're able to offer scholarships to 2 band and orchestra students, 1 in band, 1 in orchestra each year. It's a $500 scholarships toward private lessons on a band or orchestra instrument. And I think we might have a special guest here. So Janet Schoon was a longtime band teacher in Troy School District in 5th grade. She was very dedicated, and this scholarship was created in her memory. This is the first year that we've awarded it. Is Marcus Schoon in the audience? Hi, Marcus. Thanks for being here to support us. So we're really pleased to be able to award the orchestra scholarship this year to Miles Gilbo.
Final selection from fifth grade comes from an opera called Orpheus in the Underworld, about that guy from mythology who goes to the land of the dead to bring back his wife. But this particular part of the music from that opera became associated with a fun dance called the can-can, and that's probably how you'll recognize it. Please enjoy the can-can. Bass players, please put in your end pins and take your instruments down the stairs to their storage place. Cellos, please tuck in your end pins and take your stuff to the backstage, but wait for the basses to go by first. Violins and violas, please pack up your stuff and then stand up when you're ready, and we'll go one row at a time down to the audience. All right, front row, are you ready? You stand up.
Good evening. Fifth graders, before we get started, a couple things. First of all, you did an amazing job. I'm so impressed at the progress that you've made in a year. Way to go. And before we go any further, I do want to, and I think you all have, but fifth graders, do not feel the urge to pull your iPads out and record any of the rest of the program, because this is going to be recorded and you'll be able to see the whole entire concert, including yourselves, after the fact, and your teachers can let you know where to find that recording. So on stage right now, we have just one of our groups here that we have at Larson Middle School. This is the Advanced Orchestra. We do have about a dozen seventh graders who are joining us for this performance, because they have a special performance coming up on Saturday. If you look at their shirts, this is in time for their performance at Cedar Point on a Saturday. So they go to Cedar Point for the entire day. They perform in the morning for a festival, and then they get to spend the rest of the day at the park. And we make these special shirts, so that's why we thought we'd wear them today. And I do want to recognize the artist of our shirt. Laura, you got to stand up, Laura. Come on, you know I was going to do this. So Laura created the artwork for this. Way to go. So we are going to give a performance of what we will play on Saturday. So you're kind of like our practice performance. So thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. We're going to play 2 tunes for you. The first one is called Ventus, and it starts out really, really soft. There's a lot of dynamic change in there, so you got to really listen. A lot of changing of voices from one section to the other. And then the next one is called Mantras, which is a little bit louder, a little bit more energetic, except for this middle section, which is very calm and soft. So you want to listen really carefully. We hope you enjoy it. This is the Advanced Orchestra, Larson Middle School. So I realized that fifth graders, you've heard us play a lot this year. You saw this group earlier in the year. We came and visited your schools, and you got to hear them play some fun pop music for you, things that you've recognized. What did we play for you? Was it hand clap? What else did we play for them? Oh, some of our festival pieces, some other festival that we did too. And then just the other day, was it Monday? You guys got to hear the seventh grade orchestra, and they played, man, I can't remember what they played. What did they play for you? Oh, Happy, that's right. They played Happy, and then another one that you might not have recognized, but it was still a fun piece to play. So there's a lot of different variety of music that we play, and I'm glad that you got a chance to hear it. We would love to see every single one of you up here on stage someday playing for the next group of fifth graders. And we have a place in orchestra for you at Larson, and we'd love to see you there. Okay? So come have some fun. But before you get there, there's another time you get to have fun, and that's sound power. How many of you have ever heard of sound power before? Your teachers talked to you about sound power? Parents, you've probably gotten notices going home about sound power. Sound power is an awesome summer program the first week of August where we come together, all the schools from all the whole entire district, and we play music together. But what's really great about it is we get to experiment and try different types of music. So yes, we're going to play in an orchestra, but then you get to work with just violins and just violas and just cellos and just basses in like a specialized class. But my favorite part of all is that you get to do elective classes. You don't always get to do that when you're at school. So we do a fiddling class, and we do a composition class if you want to learn how to write music. Do songwriting. You could learn how to play the ukulele in a week. Yeah, you can. And you can do percussion ensemble, and then when you get to become, in a year, you can do an electric strings class, and we bring in electric instruments and different effect pedals, and you get to experiment all with this. And it's right here in Troy. It's at Athens High School, right here, and it's 1 week. We have lots of fun. A lot of the teachers from our district are the teachers who are going to be teaching you. I will be there. I think Mr. Weiss, you'll be there, right? Woohoo. And you might see some other people you recognize there as well. So we hope that you join us in August for Sound Power. You can still sign up for it, so please do that. And I hope to see you then. Without further ado, we're going to finish our piece with our last selection called Mantras.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mr. Ryan Quinn. I'm the orchestra director here at Athens High School for grades 9 through 12, and I'm also the 6th grade orchestra teacher at Larson Middle School. So if you're going to Larson next year, you will be with me. You guys played so well. Great job. Both our elementary and our middle school. Great job, you guys. Awesome, awesome job. Yeah, absolutely. So on stage in front of you, we have the Athens High School Orchestras. We are comprised of 3 classes. We have a freshman-only class, we have a concert orchestra class, and then we have a symphony orchestra class. But more importantly, in front of you is the older version of these guys. And believe it or not, parents, what you see in front of you and what you are about to witness and experience will not exist and cannot exist without these kids here and their wonderful elementary and middle school teachers. These are the roots of our program, and these are the branches and the leaves of our program, this is why this concert is so cool. You can really see the progression from where they start to where they will finish. But I'd like to call attention to a couple of things on stage. If you began your instrumental music journey in Troy schools in the 5th grade, can you stand up, please? Awesome. Have a seat. If you are a graduate of Costello Elementary School, could you stand up, please? Costello. If you went to Hill Elementary School, can you stand up? Our Hill Elementary School. If you went to Troy Union, can you stand up? Troy Union. And if you went to Wass Elementary, could you stand up, please? And finally, if you attended Larson Middle School and played your instrument at Larson Middle School, stand up. And last but not least, we would like to congratulate our graduating class, our seniors 2024. If you're a senior, stand up. All right, thanks, guys. So we're going to play 2 pieces for you. I'm not going to tell you what they are because I think you'll know as soon as we start. But I'm going to ask something very important of you, and that is, our elementary and our middle school students, I need your undivided attention. So I'm seeing some people on their iPads. Could we just close those iPads? You're not going to want to miss this. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? Thank you again for coming. We hope you enjoy our first piece. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to play another tune for you, but while they get set up, I just want to talk about a couple of things. When we get to the high school and we have our full symphony orchestra, you may notice that we have more than just strings on stage. We invite our band friends to come and join us as well. Band, could you stand up? This is our winds, brass, and percussion from our Athens band program. And they are joining us on a very special piece that we just can't play without them, and you'll understand why in a few minutes. But before we do that, parents, I just want to address you really quickly. I've been here in the Troy School District teaching here for about 10 years. Before that, I taught elementary strings in Bloomfield Hills schools. And then prior to that, I went to Walled Lake schools. I lived in West Bloomfield schools. I watched my nephews go through that program. I substitute taught in many districts in Oakland County. And I will tell you that Troy School District has an exceptional instrumental music program, but an even more exceptional orchestra program. And I feel like I need to highlight that because it's so rare to find. And I don't know if you know much about our area, but Rochester Schools right next door just got their orchestra program back a handful of years ago after not having it for a while. Avondale Schools does not have an orchestra program. They have choir and band. And it's super special. And I'm just imploring you to wrap your mind around how wonderful, how many, and how large this program is. What wonderful educators we have, our wonderful administrators, and our central office staff, and just such a supportive school district. But you parents are a huge part of that. Thank you so much for supporting your child, for supporting their orchestra endeavor, their orchestra journey. Yeah, can we give your parents a round of applause? Yeah, absolutely. The kids on stage appreciate it, I appreciate it, and I know I'm speaking on behalf of our other educators that we appreciate all that you do to support your kids. So thank you again. I won't say anything after this last piece is over, but I want to thank you for coming. Have a wonderful summer. I can't wait to see what you guys do in orchestra the next handful of years, and we will be up here very shortly, you and I together, playing something very similar. We hope you enjoy.